I actually told Native that his business was not going to work as long as it was attached to you. I never liked you. Ask Native. Ask Native. Ask Native. Native. Stop being jealous. It's not cute.
Welcome back to No Knock Network TV and House of Healing LLC, my people. Finally, I have the truth that I knew was going to be revealed to me, and I knew it was coming any day soon. And I'm so excited about it because it just proves to me that my intuition was on 1,000 as it always is. Let's get into it, my people. So I don't want to make this video too long, okay? I'm going to try to get, short and to the point because I haven't been live, I don't think, on my channel for probably about a year. I mean, if I did, it was like sporadic in between. But over this past year, I've just been sitting back waiting for this truth to be revealed to me. Okay, this is what the Most High told me to do, and I have to let you guys know that it has been the hardest work of my life. Okay, because these people came for my livelihood. Okay, as you guys know, those of you who have been following me, since day one, from other channels. You know that I have been in business for 10 years, okay, for myself. And, trusting the wrong people. I almost lost my whole entire livelihood. Everything. I'm going to tell the whole story, but basically I want to get down to this for today, okay? I mean, I am so in love with the Most High, with the Creator, and the ways that things come about. Okay. So let me explain what's going on here. So the people that know me from YouTube and from BL, which I'm not going to say the name of that because I'm also going to post this on TikTok, but the people that know me from other apps, okay, especially my YouTubers, because you've been around for about 8 years now, and I've been in business for myself for 10 years, okay? So y'all saw when I brought Israel and Native on board, okay? So when I brought them on board, I had been in business for 6 years already for myself, okay? But a lot of the people who were watching us, okay, when we all connected as friends. So Yisrael Native and I were very close, or from what my perspective, I don't know if they was real about it, whatever, but they played a role as if they cared about me. We all cared about each other. Okay. This was before all these other outside people had, something to say about it. Okay. We would always three-way. We decided to go into business together. And so I added them to my website. Okay. So when I had met Yisrael, he was charging $40 for a lifetime membership to get advice from him regarding health, which he, was very knowledgeable about that. I'd never tried to take that away from him. And from the day that we started the business until now, the business has never stopped growing and being successful. Okay. We were very close. We were very happy, and we were very close outside of the app where other people, thought that they knew us. So this person right here on the screen was one of the bystanders, okay? One of the people who watched us form this family together, watched us go into business together. And I very distinctly remember her before Israel. Before we went into business, we would all be on panels together. And I remember her saying, because I asked when she was there, when I asked Israel for the first time, I don't think you understand your worth. You know what I'm saying? I'm there trying to uplift. And I told him, I said, I don't think you understand your worth. And she chimed in and was like, yeah, because I got a whole plan for him, to go into business and all of this and that. Right. And so, but how people talk, like she ain't even in business for herself. So, you know what I'm saying? So I knew that she was just talking. I was already in business. Okay. And so we were already friends. I already had the herbs. I already had everything. Okay. So I knew that she was jealous when we decided to go into business together. Okay. I always knew that she was jealous. I read energy, baby. I read cards, but I don't need cards, okay? And when I met her, she wasn't reading anything, okay? She's one of the people who stood around and tried to take a piece of my essence, okay? And trying to be me. From my spiritual practices to my hair color down to the way that I wink my damn eye, okay? And I know that y'all know that she winks all the time. The bitch wasn't doing that before she met me, okay? The bitch is trying to be me. And so the way, okay, so what ended up happening? So when, she was one of the people who would, be on the panels and stuff when we were doing things together, and they watched the business grow. And, Native knows everything that I'm about to say because Native was my best friend, okay? And we talked every day. And the reason we talked every day was because he called me every day, okay? So don't ever get it twisted and try to make it look like I was chasing a man. I never in my life, honey. That's never been necessary. Okay. That's what bitches like you do. So, okay, this is going to be a long story. It probably is going to end up being a series. Okay. So make sure that y'all do hit the follow button. Okay. Show your girls some love. Okay. Because I'm about to spill some very hot tea. Okay. Because these people are on TikTok right now. And I truly don't give a fuck. Okay, about exposing them because I see now everything that has gone on. It's everything that I already knew, but now I have confirmation. And the ironic thing about it is that the confirmation is coming from the same bitch, the same jealous, ugly ass bitch, okay, that I got the confirmation from the first time when I knew that Yisrael was stealing from me, rerouting money, and working for me and building a side business on the side that was a duplicate of my herbal remedies department so he could start rerouting the money from my business to what he has right now. Okay. And I also knew that this bitch right here was in on it because she hated me from day one for many reasons. The bitch was jealous of the way that Native and Yiz put me on a pedestal. She was jealous of my money. Okay. She was jealous of my intelligence. She was jealous of my spiritual practices. She wanted my hair color. She wanted to wink her eye the way I wink my eye. This bitch wanted to talk like me. She wanted to dress like me. This bitch wanted to be me. And Native knows it because we have discussed it many times. While she think that, he was confessing to her shit about me. Bitch, I know all of your business. I know that you're still living in a hotel right now because you became homeless after trying to do some spiritual work on me. You caught up in karma right now while you sitting up fronting for TikTok like you a prophetess, bitch. You are a jealous, lying, conniving, narcissistic, low-vibing ass bitch that don't fucking love herself, bitch.
It's not cute, beloved. Bitches be mad. I'm telling you, y'all, bitches be mad. Don't nobody look at her page.
So this is why narcs think that, because nobody look at her page, I can copy her. I can copy her hair color. I can copy everything about her and nobody's going to know who she is. Okay. This is how she thinks. This is why she thought it was okay to copy me. Okay. And I surprised her by popping up today because Holy Spirit sent me by there today because it's time to expose all these weak ass, lying ass, narc ass bitches out here. Okay. 1:11 on the clock. Okay. I'm trying to get to the point, but there is so much behind this. Okay. So I'm watching her sit there and try to walk in my essence. Okay. And talking about how she's about love and I uplift people and I don't be hating on nobody. And this bitch is a liar. Like so all I was thinking about, what made my blood boil is because I'm remembering how much of a part she played in trying to help Native and Yiz sabotage my business and build their business off mine, okay? And the way that I found the half-built site when I found it back then was this bitch, okay? She just confessed to everything that I already knew. Now, mind you, I've never done anything to this bitch. I've never been anything but nice to this bitch, okay? And she just never liked me, okay? She claims to have the spirit of Oya, or she did at that time. You know how narcs, they switch up personalities and shit all the time, but at the time, she claimed to have the spirit of Oya. So I kind of kept my distance from this bitch anyway, because I already know you're not gonna like me, bitch, and I know you didn't like me. And so, you know what I'm saying? And so she just confessed to everything. Now, mind you, I've never done anything to this bitch, okay? She just didn't like me, just like a lot of bitches don't like the chosen ones, okay? Native has more than two faces, okay? And he no justifiable everybody that he knows, that including his own wife and family, okay? And he lies to everybody. And he has lied to everybody or break my when it comes to the UnRaveler, sweetheart. Okay, and she was in on it the whole time. He has chosen to lie the whole time. They was all planning and when I have done nothing but try to protect his lying. And there was another female involved as well, but I'm not gonna put her into it because they all talk shit about each other. Okay, to me, and that's more the one that was carrying the bone, but from everybody since he wanted to take it there, and he's going to get exposed as well. There, okay, because I'm sitting here, I have always been the type to mind my own business, okay, and I have not bothered or had no ill will towards any of these people who decided that they was going to touch my life and play with my finances and play with my livelihood, okay, while I'm taking care of my mother, while my mother was dying, okay? So these bitches, whatever the fuck comes out, okay, and whatever y'all want to do about it, bitch, okay, let's go.
Don't nobody, and when Native and them got off, because he was so not, Native is so nice, he didn't want to tell her ugly ass. So when Native and them left, he was begging, he wanted you to leave.
So, you know, exhibit number 1, okay, exhibit A. So, you know, I did not want to bring Native into this. Now, I've been contemplating this. Y'all have no idea. I've been contemplating this for over a year, okay? Because everything that I knew intuitively, okay? And today, in this live, she confirmed everything that I already knew, okay? So, you know, let's go back a little bit, especially for those of my YouTubers who have been watching me and you remember when I went live about this in April of 2023, when I, you know, had found the half-built site that Native was, that Yiz was building. And at that time, he had lied to me and told me that they were only going to be talking about electromagnetism and agriculture because I already knew what he was getting ready to do. So I asked him, I said, what are you getting ready to do? Because you should, you know, if you're getting ready to try to sell the same thing that I'm selling, you know that that's betrayal. So Yiz told me that, you know, no, I'm just building another site. It's going to be like, you know, we're just expanding and we're going to be talking about electromagnetism and agriculture. And, you know, we're not going to be selling the same thing that you sell. And I would never do that to you. This is what Yiz told me, but I knew that he was lying. Okay. I intuitively knew that he was lying. He had already been stealing from me. And he was going to do his big one. This was going to be his hostile takeover of House of Healing LLC. Well, at the time, him and Native were both still smiling up in my face. I also asked Native, what's going on? Because I know what's going on. I don't know why these people thought that I was slow because I sit back and I observe, I read the room. Okay, and I'm watching everybody, and I knew she was involved. I had my eye on her and everyone else that was involved. And I guess they thought because I didn't say anything that I was stupid. Okay, and so he thought, you know, that was an insult to my intelligence to tell me that you're building another site. The site that he's selling his copy of my herbs on right now, that he was building. Now let me mind y'all. I found this site before it was fully built. Okay, so I confronted him about it before it was built. He told me, no, I'm not trying to compete with you. And then when he got it built, they switched over. Okay, and Native had also started acting funny towards me and this woman right here on the screen. So I knew who was all involved. There was other people involved too. But, you know, I don't feel the need to bring them into this at this moment. But this is the big group of people for the spiritual community on TikTok who have all been reading, and even the ones on YouTube. Shout out to Mermaid Prophetess 222, Oracle Bay 444, and all of the other readers on TikTok that are tapping into this group of people who all targeted one person to try to take them down. It was Oracle Bay 444, to be exact, who I remember because she was the one who said it was a hostile takeover, and she talked about everything that went down in this situation, okay? And again, Mermaid Prophetess 222, she always taps into the energy as well. So this is me telling my story and these are the players, okay, who was in the, and you can go and see proof of everything that I'm talking about because The website that I'm talking about that I found half built is up right now. Y'all can go see it and then go back and look at my site. And let me remind you, I've been in business for 10 years, okay? And the reason why Yisrael is on my site and on his is because he was my consultant and he built his site while he was working for me. Okay, so whatever lie he's going to tell, his story ain't going to make no sense because lies never, they got to be said over and over and it's a word salad. My lies, my truth have receipts, baby. The receipts, you can't refute the receipts, and I have no reason to lie. I've been in business for 10 years, okay? His business is a copy of mine. He just started, it ain't even been a year. So, but anyway, I knew what was going on. I just sat back and watched because the Most High told me to sit back and watch. It was the hardest thing that I've ever had to do in my life because, people that know me know that I could have been done something about this. I could have unraveled every life involved, okay? I could have done whatever that I chose to do because I have the spiritual authority. I have the power to do so, and I have the right to do so because they came from my livelihood. They didn't give a fuck about how I took care of myself, my family, and they was doing this to me while my mother was dying, okay? I have every right to do whatever the fuck that I choose to do about this situation, okay? These people know who I am. They know what I do. And they know who I have been to them, truly. I don't care what lies that they have told, but I have been sitting off in the cut, observing and waiting, okay? And while I have been observing and, watching them, Native has been watching me very closely. And, he thinks I don't know, but I see you every time you pop up viewing my profile on TikTok. Why are you watching me so closely, Native? Could it be that you know that you have lied on me, a good person that was honest with you, that loved you, and even when you was trying to cheat with me on your wife, what did I tell you, Native? I told you I'm not going to be a side bitch to nobody, and I don't want to hurt nobody. Okay, I left that other app because I knew that y'all was on some bullshit, that you had lied on me, and I knew that you had lied on me, and I was not about to fit into any narrative that you had tried to paint about me. Okay, I outwitted the devil a long time ago, Mr. Thomas. Okay, so I want to know why the fuck did you feel the need to lie on me? Did you get caught trying to cheat? Did you get caught watching my videos, whatever it was? Because, these people seem to have the story twisted. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten the fucking story out for them, Mr. Thomas. These bitches know that I hate every false fucking way. So let me unravel these lies. These weak ass, narc ass bitches felt the need to tell on me when I've been minding my business and I don't bother no fucking body. Well, bitch, all you motherfuckers about to be bothered, okay? So back to the story at hand. And I know that I'm all over the place. So when I go live on YouTube, feel free to ask questions at that time when you have me live. And I may go live on TikTok as well. And you guys can ask questions. And I have no problem telling the motherfucking truth. So what had happened was I was scrolling past, her live today, and something told me to stop and just watch because, like I said, I've been watching this bitch copy me, and my blood was boiling because I've been knowing, I would say for the past about month that the revelation was coming because I had asked Spirit to show me clearly what lies have been told on me because I'm sick of holding this energy. I'm in my new timeline, and I want to lay this shit to rest, but I need the truth. And so the truth has come out from the same bitch that, that I got it from the first time. Okay, because she got loose lips. Y'all look at her mouth next time you see her and you'll understand what I mean. Okay, loose lips sink motherfucking ships. Okay, and that's what this bitch is set out to try to do. But bitch, House of Healing is still standing motherfucking tall, bitch. So anyway, y'all excuse me, but it's different parts of my spirit that's speaking tonight. These bitches got me fucked the fuck up. Okay, so my blood is boiling. I tried to hold myself back. I had first went into her live. I started typing some shit. Then I said, no, I'll just go on, be peaceful. But I am a warrior. And my spirit and my spirit team and my ancestors is like, no, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Go call that bitch the fuck out. So I go in her room. I don't have no problems calling the bitch out. This is what they see. This is where people get me fucked up. They think because I'm quiet that I will not confront your motherfucking ass. I'm very confrontational when I'm going to be whatever the fuck the situation requires. Okay. So this bitch sitting up trying to walk in my essence, and it pissed me the fuck off. So I would go in there. She's talking about, oh yeah, I always uplift people and I'm about love. No, you're not. That bitch was sauerkraut and fucking darkness. I mean, this bitch had an underglow. Okay, when I saw her, which is a dark fucking aura. When I saw her back then, and she still got it. Okay, her whole shit about healing is a fucking lie. Okay, this bitch ain't healing. This bitch ain't even paid back her karma for trying to fuck my business up. Okay, for trying to lie to people, being in people's ears because she don't like me, trying to fuck up relationships and shit that I had. Okay, so she was an evil bitch back then. She had no motive. She had no justification for. I don't care about you not liking me, bitch. You don't even know me. But you didn't have no justification for telling other people the shit that you told them about me because you don't motherfucking know me. Just like you said, I don't know your ugly black lip ass. Okay? So I go in there and she's in there telling people how she, uplifts other black people and she's always been about love and light and you know what I'm saying? And y'all know that is me. And this bitch, so I typed in her chat. I was like, well, tell them about how you tried to sabotage another black woman's business. You know what I'm saying? And this is, and so when I said that, this is when this bitch started going off and confessing that she never liked me and everything else that she did to destroy relationships that I had with people and causing them not to trust me. And they are so fucking stupid because they sat here and listened to this fucking homeless ass bitch, okay? And tried to throw me away when I was the one that put them both on. Okay, I don't give a fuck what they're over there doing, but I give a fuck about the fact that they stole my business model, stole all my recipes, and stole my ideas, and then think that it's okay because you say you don't like my spirituality or other people don't like my spirituality. That gives you the right to steal from my business, to copy my business, and then reroute business from me over to you. You a thieving, lying, conniving, narc ass bitch. And you're going to motherfucking pay. Everybody involved is going to pay. Now let's get it.
So when Native and them left, he was begging. He wanted you to leave.
So as I said before, I knew intuitively that someone had lied on me, and Spirit told me to vacate the premises because they were depending on me to fit into a narrative that they had painted, and I was not going to do that. They think I'm stupid, right? But she claims that, and I know she got that because Native is the one who was lying, right? So if Native was so he wanted me to leave, why did he follow me over to TikTok then when I left? Because I have never pursued Native in no kind of way. From day one, Native has always pursued the UnRaveler, sweetheart. And you know this. This is why your ugly ass is jealous, okay? So while you sitting here thinking you got some inside information, bitch, I got the text messages where you was trying to flirt with him, bitch. You wanted him for yourself, and that's the only reason why you hate me, because I have never done anything to you, bitch. So while you think you spilling some inside information and spilling some tea, bitch, ask yourself, how is it that UnRaveler has my text messages of unrequited attraction to this same nigga that I thought that was, that I was close to and that was, confiding in me? Bitch, I know all of your business, okay? I know that your ass is homeless. Don't play with me, okay? And as for you, Mr. Aaron Thomas, people in glass houses should not throw fucking stones, okay? I don't understand why you felt the need to tell lies on me, Native, when, I have protected you from all the fuck shit you've been doing in the background, when this whole time I have suspected that you have been the ringleader of everything, and now I have my fucking confirmation, okay? So since you want to fucking lie on me, Mr. Thomas, I have no problem telling the truth on you. Okay, because I knew that you was behind all of this shit and you got all of these fucking stupid ass fucking flying monkeys and triangulating bitches that you knew were jealous of me because you told me that the bitches was jealous of me. You are a manipulative, lying, narc ass nigga, and I really, that I, with all my heart, did not want to believe that about you, but I cannot believe you sat here and fucking lied on me. So since you wanted to lie on me, sir, I don't have no problem telling the motherfucking truth on you, bitch, okay? The truth is that Native was my best friend. I loved him like my best friend. I called him my best friend. I put that title there to keep him in the friend zone because there was an immediate attraction to this man when I met him, okay? But I respected the fact that he was married and I kept him in the friend zone, okay? After we had been friends for about a year, Native, we were close. He would call me every day. This is how we got close. Not me calling him, not me pursuing him, but him calling me every morning. Native would wake me up every morning and we would talk all throughout the day. This is what these sideline ass, jealous, fucking mush mouth ass bitches don't know, okay? Because he been lying. He wanted to make it look like I was the one pursuing him. After we had been friends for about a year, Native, he said, why do you keep calling me best friend? I don't want to be best friend. I want to be something more. So I was like, okay. So when I said that, and all my Patreon members know this, I never told them who the person was because I was never going to expose him because I wasn't sure that he had a part in it. And I really loved Native. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never going to try to deny that, but I ain't never pursued him or tried to chase him down or been obsessed or none of this shit that he probably got these bitches believing. He has always been the one pursuing me. Okay. So he came to me and said, I want to be more than friends. When he came to me and said that, I assumed that he was done with his marriage. Okay. He had been telling me that he all the shit that married men always say. But he had been telling me in a friend capacity, like that had gotten old. He didn't even really know her when they got married. They don't really even know each other. It just, the spark was gone basically. So I felt like this had innocently grown because we was innocently being friends. And then, I felt like something had just grew, right? So I wasn't immediately trying to go into anything with him. I told Native at that moment, and he can come up and verify it or try to deny it or whatever, but I have no reason to lie on anybody involved. Okay. I told him at that moment when we started getting closer, I told him I'm not going to be a side bitch to nobody. And I told him I don't want to hurt anybody. So my expectations were that if you are saying that you want to be with me, then you must be getting ready to close that out. Did I ask him to close that out? No, I did not. I would never. I felt like this was something he had already came to in his own mind because you're pursuing me. I didn't understand that he was probably trying to make me agree to be a side bitch because I told him right off the top that that ain't gonna happen. So I kind of felt that Native had lied on me because one day me and Yiz had a funny conversation. I didn't even know what the fuck Yiz was talking about. Because a lot went on between you and Native. And I'm like, what went on between us? Because as far as I had just talked to Native, probably that day or the day before, and nothing had went on. Okay. So I felt at that time Native done lied on me about something, right? But I didn't know, right? And then, when you start trying to ask about things that they lying and trying to hide about, if I was to come out at that time and start acting crazy and saying, I know y'all lying on me, that would have been their ammunition to try to call me crazy, right? So God told me to sit back. It will be revealed to you. I had to fall back, be patient and observe because Native was still checking in on me. Native is still very much connected to me. And I don't know what the fuck these people are talking about. That's why I'm so confused. Like, this bitch really thinks she laying down the law. She said that I look like Precious, that I'm old and ugly, and I'm jealous of her. I mean, people, I'm telling y'all, narcissists are beyond, she is so delusional. And I really believe that she became this delusional after taking some of my energy. This bitch, y'all don't understand how she was looking and her whole personality and everything before she encountered me. Okay. Everyone that knows me, y'all know that I always wink my eye. I have a signature wink. I wore my hair in a red ombre of different shades, and that was my style when I was around this bitch. And she hated me. She just admitted it. Okay. For no reason. I never did anything to her. I was always nice to this bitch. And she just hated the way that the men treated me. Okay. Because we're two different types of women. Okay. The reason I chose chose to stay silent at the time when all of this was going on was because they were lying and they were all in cahoots. So if I was to try to speak up for myself at that time, then I would have fit whatever narrative that they was trying to, paint, to say that I'm crazy, to say that I'm obsessed with Native, who called me every morning to wake me up and called me beautiful and sent me love songs and videos of the ocean. And we talked about all sorts of things that people talk about when they trying to make somebody fall in love with them. Okay. And so, you know what I'm saying? Native, like I said, I can't believe he would sit here and do this when he knows I have all sorts of receipts. And if he has any of me, doing anything, let's talk about it, because I don't think you got nothing. And if you do, you created it, because, in the whole time that me and Native were talking, I have probably called him a total of, now one time my phone pocket dialed him. He probably used that as part of a story, but on the daily, I think I have called him 2 or 3 times in the whole time that we were talking. And those 2 or 3 times that I called Native, he told me to call him. Okay. And the reason why I never called him was because I respected the fact that this man was married. I was never trying to step on anybody's toes. Okay. And if he's going to tell the truth about it, he will tell you that. He knows I told him I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt your wife, your children, nobody. But I did love Native. So I told him I'm not going to be no side bitch. So I'm going to wait until you resolve whatever it is you got going on. And, I still love you, but I'm gonna be over here. And, we were having little issues about it. Okay. But he was totally pursuing me. So whatever story he told, he is a liar. And there's everybody in the spiritual community, y'all know about this type of man. Like, Native could not handle how he felt about me. All of these bitches could see how he felt about me because it was obvious. And these bitches were jealous. And she is one of the jealous bitches. She asked her why she didn't like me. Ask her why, because I didn't do anything to her. This bitch, I was successful around this bitch. That's why she didn't like me. I was making money. Men respected and loved and supported me around this bitch. And she is unhealed. She trying to say that I am unhealed. If I'm unhealed, why was I able to sit back in the cut for a whole year and watch all of y'all? Okay, all of y'all who were in cahoots and try to destroy my business, sitting here manifesting off my energy. And I sat back with the patience of Job, literally waiting for the revelation, because God had already told me it was coming and I could feel it coming. And that's why when I saw this bitch, my blood was boiling. That's not just me. That is the God inside of me moving. Okay. This was God was telling me, hey, it's go time. Okay. So I knew that somebody had lied on me. I suspected that it was Native. Okay. I suspected that Native was the one that put the battery in Yiz's back. And I also knew that this ugly bitch was in his ear. Okay. I knew that Yiz didn't have the resources to try to take over my business like they tried to do it. Okay. So I knew that Native and his wife had also been coveting my business. But because when he came to me about it, he tried to come in an innocent way and act like, no, me and my wife are talking about making lotions and making some other shit. Okay. They all try to act like they was going to do some other shit other than sell the herbs. And he was like, but would you be mad at me? Because I was like, no, do what you want to do. Just don't take my shit. I was telling them all the whole time, do not try to take my business idea, because they were all, swarming around me like vultures, thinking that I was alone and that they was just going to take my shit. Okay. And if you go look at their website, they literally, this was what they tried to do. And they thought that I was a quiet individual who was going to sit back and let them take what I've worked for 10 years to build for myself. They try to just take the whole idea and switch it over to them and take the money. I hope y'all did get some money, because I know spiritual law. Okay. So whatever money you got, honey, I'm telling you, you can't afford it. Okay. On God. So Yisrael was always jealous of me and Native's relationship. I had a different relationship with both of them. Okay. So me and Native were able to teach together. We were able to think, we helped each other to think, what I'm saying, to expand on our ideas. We could all teach together as well. But when me and Native would teach together, Yiz couldn't really hang with us because we would go in a spiritual direction. Yiz grew to hate me because of that. Okay. And in every way, he started to try to erase me me out of the picture. Okay, this is how he got now a picture with him and two other men looking like they appealing to the LGBTQ community. Okay, and you know what I'm saying, because he wanted to, his goal was to get me out of the picture. He did not want me. He, in his mind, he felt like I'm coming between him and Native, which I didn't tell Native. I wasn't trying to come in between him and Native. Native literally came to me. You know what I'm saying? In everything that we did, I never pursued this man. I never pressured this man to do anything, you know, about his life. I never did anything but be a good friend. You know what I'm saying? I never gave him no stress, no pressure, nothing. He is a lying. Oh, I'm telling you, I just cannot believe he lied, but I knew it. I knew that he had lied. You know what I'm saying? And I know that everything else that I have predicted. So the name of their website is 12 Roots Sin. Okay. Native's wife's name is Saniqua, and he calls her Sin. Okay. And I feel this is what I've known intuitively from the beginning. Okay. I didn't say nothing because like I said, they would try to call me crazy if I had no evidence, right? So I sat back, and I've been sitting back. So this is why I'm talking so much today, because I knew everything. I was just waiting for the missing pieces of the puzzle. And the only reason I didn't have them was because all of these lying narc ass bitches went to great lengths, okay, for me not to have the truth, because they know that I'm a seer. They know what I'm capable of, and they still came for me and my livelihood. Okay. Native had already came to me and told me that him and his wife were thinking about doing something similar to what I was doing, but it wasn't going to be the same thing. We're going to be making lotions and shea butter stuff and all this type of stuff. And are you going to be mad about that? And I was like, no. But I knew, why are you asking me, am I going to be mad about that? Because you know that you're infringing and stepping over on my toes, because you're not finna just be making no damn shea butter and shit. Just like Yiz lied to me and told me y'all was just going to be talking about electromagnetism. Y'all had all gathered up in cahoots and made a plan to try to think y'all was going to take my business from me. And then I believe that y'all thought y'all was going to take me out, because where did y'all think I was going? And why did you think I was going to keep quiet about it? Y'all know that I have all kinds of proof, and I haven't done anything wrong to anybody. So, all the things that I have gone through, this was all of y'all trying to take my business. Y'all think I didn't know that? When my PayPal was being audited, when my computers got hacked, my phones got hacked, my bank accounts, I had to close and reopen business bank accounts. I have been in car accidents. My next door neighbor, who had the same first name as me, only 2 people knew it. Okay, if other people know it, it's because they shared it. But my neighbor who had the same first name as me, she died. Okay, during this time, and I knew all of this was a result of the spiritual attacks that were going on. Okay, this is why I have sat off in the cut, because God wanted me to see how far these people would actually go, and to see truly the fact that they truly didn't give a fuck about me. I knew the whole time that the only person who could be giving all this information to all these other people that don't know me was Native, because Native showed, he shared intimate information about him and his life and his business and shit with me. Me and Native were very close, and that's what people don't know. They think he was playing me because that's what he told them. Okay. And so now it all comes out. And this man damn near ruined my life. And I know what he's capable of. And I ain't scared of your ass, bitch, because you have met your fucking match. Okay, Mr. Energy fucking thief. Okay, because I'm telling you, this man has mastered the art of taking energy from people. He was taking my energy and giving it to his wife. Now, I guarantee you, when we get down to the bottom of who owns this website, I promise you, my intuition is always 100% on motherfucking point, bitch. Native and his wife are behind this whole thing, because Israel don't even have the resources to be trying to act like he, doing anything. So I knew that they had all gathered up in cahoots. This is why the reason I know was because Native started acting funny with me before Israel did. Okay. And like I said, they all got his version of the story because he's a fucking liar. Okay. Native called me every single morning. He was the one who woke me up every morning, and he would call me several times a day, as I have showed y'all. Okay. Every day for over a year. Okay. And so, when he started acting funny, when he stopped calling me, I knew he was doing something sneaky, okay? And I had already been side-eyeing him because of the things that he had been telling me. He wanted me to meet his wife because at first he was trying to integrate me into, he wanted me to be his side bitch, okay? I know that's what he was trying to do. And I told him I'm not down for that. So then when I wasn't going to be his side bitch, that's when he said he started hating me. That's when he probably started lying on me. And that's when he decided they was just going to take my shit, okay? But for the record, Mr. Aaron Thomas, aka Native A, was romancing me for over a year in the background, okay? He went to great lengths to get me to convince me to trust him because he knew that I was healing from another relationship. So he went to great lengths to get me to trust him. I finally trusted him and opened my heart to him. You know what I'm saying? And if he was playing me, then that's on him. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? What, I'm supposed to feel stupid about it? I don't. I'm still a very loving and open, honest and authentic person. So if you a lying ass bitch, that's on you. But this man went to great lengths to get me to trust him, convince me to trust him, was very romantic, sending me love songs, videos of the ocean and all types of things, saying all the right things, calling me all times of day. He was very attentive, very loving, and very supportive. And for the people that remember me from Bigo Live, I mean, not that they don't remember me, but the people that remember us all together as a team, they remember how Native treated me. The most of all, this bitch remembers how Native treated me. Everybody could see how this man felt about me, okay? And so this is why they were jealous of me, including Yisrael, okay? Native put me on a pedestal. He called me their queen. He would always call me beautiful. He would brag about me and my intelligence. Me and Native thought alike, you know what I'm saying? We both would teach using, this is before we even met one another. We would both use Pinky and the Brain. We would both use the Matrix a lot. We would both talk about electromagnetism, and we both had different angles on it. So we was like iron sharpened iron. A lot of people were jealous of that. Whatever they were saying in Native's ear, that's what caused him to switch up on me. Okay. And so, or whatever, he went back and worked it out with his wife. Native knows that I've told him several times, go back and work it out with your wife. I was never against his wife, never trying to tell him to end your relationship to be with me, never was interested. He knows this. Okay. This is why I can't believe that he lied on me, because I never was, you know what I'm saying? I'm not guilty of anything in this situation. Okay. And so other than falling in love with somebody who went to great lengths to cause me to do so. Native is a heartbreaker. I'm not the first woman he has done this to. The reason why I knew that he had lied on me was because he lied on another woman. He told me about another woman that he said was obsessed with him. He didn't know that I knew he was lying. I just listened and let him tell me the story. He told me about another woman that he had cheated on his wife with, and that she became obsessed with him, according to him. And, he ultimately, blamed her for falling in love with him after he flew all the way to where she was at and, did cheat with her. She tried to say that she was pregnant, and, he believed her because he was, she scared him to death. I think that she was probably lying, but, whatever it was, he put himself in a situation where she could have possibly been pregnant by him. And he ultimately basically dismissed this woman in a very cold-hearted type of way, okay? And so when Yisrael said to me one day, yeah, because a lot went on between you and Native, and nothing had went on between me and Native. Like, I had talked to Native that morning and we was just fine. Yisrael was always trying to insinuate that me and Native was having arguments and was not getting along, but that was never the case. Me and Native always got along perfectly fine. People wanted us to not get along. People hated the relationship that me and Native had. Me and Native did not have no issues like that. So I don't know where all of this is coming from, okay? He has been lying because he's trying to save face. It's like wanting to be part of the the high school clique and wanting to be cool. These people told him, I was not a cool person to love, and that, I don't know what they told him, but I knew that people was in his ear because, me and Native were very close at one time. You know what I'm saying? And it was not no fake shit. He's being fake right now. He's being fake for those people, but it's all good because at the same time, I have never chased this man. I never asked him nothing. As soon as he started acting funny with me, I left the scene because I knew lies were being told, and I know that they was wanting me to fit into some bullshit they had said. I came to TikTok and Native followed me to TikTok, okay? And I know that that has been long-winded, but I had to give the backstory so that y'all fully understand what's going on with this woman in this video, and how this is information that I've been waiting to hear for over a year. And I knew that it was going to come out, and I'm just grateful because God told me that I was going to get the revelation, and this is the full revelation right here.
You in my life trying to get clout, beloved. You in my life trying to get clout, beloved.
It was her energy that I read and was able to find their half-built site before it was even built, because she hated me so much, okay, that I felt the hatred coming off of her, okay? I had never done anything wrong to this woman. Never, you know what I'm saying? Never. Even when Native and Yiz were being very supportive to me, and we were all getting along very well, and she was smiling up in my face like everything was, shit was sweet, complimenting me on my Instagrams and shit like that. I always knew that this bitch didn't like me, and so now she's finally confessing. So like I'm saying, if I would have spoke on this back then, they would have gaslit me, right, and acted like I was crazy. But I knew this bitch didn't like me, so I'm just glad to finally hear it. I know she don't think I give a fuck. I knew that Native would talk to her about me, and I know that in the beginning, Native wasn't saying negative things about me. He was saying good shit about me, and this bitch got jealous and she turned everything sour. This bitch had everything to do with why a lot of relationships, my business, and a lot of shit broke up, and she's proud of it. She's happy. This bitch went hard to try to destroy another black woman just for elevating in her presence, okay? But she's positioning herself as some sort of leader, and like she moves in love and light. That's all an act. All these people that are following her on TikTok, they need to look at the women that was following her on Bigo, because all of those women turned on her because she lied and betrayed all of them as well. Her whole little crew of people that she claimed that she was aligning with Asha, all of her little crew that was following her, ask her why did they all turn on her and start talking about her ass, okay? This bitch is a fake. This wasn't that long ago. This was just a few months ago. And she's claiming she's went through a healing process and she did all of this. This bitch is lying. This bitch has tried to adopt my story, my look, my personality, my spirituality, and this bitch is a fucking fraud. I said it, bitch, you are a fucking fraud. A woman that is healed doesn't decide that they don't like another woman for no fucking reason and then actively set out to destroy that woman's life. Bitch, you are projecting your dissatisfaction with self onto me. You don't know me, bitch. Just like you claim I don't know you. I don't want to know your mush mouth ass, okay? But the fact is, you don't fucking know me to be whispering shit in Native's ear about me. And bitch, I knew it intuitively. I had already told you, talking about go ask Native. Bitch, I told Native. The fuck is you talking about? I'm a real motherfucking seer, bitch. I saw your ugly ass coming from a mile away way back then, okay? I knew before Native was sending me your screenshots when you was trying to flirt with him that you already wanted him, bitch, when he was looking at you as an auntie. You mad at me because I'm older than you and he was seeing you as an auntie. Okay? And even if he only did see me as a side bitch, he still wanted me and didn't want you. That's the issue. So when I pulled up on her today in her live, I simply went in her live while you up there talking about you love and light, bitch, after you done did all this fucking destruction. And I simply went in the live and said, well, why don't you tell them how you tried to sabotage another black woman's business? Okay? And from there, this is the conversation that ensued going forward.
And you ain't gonna get nothing but
this
people
Freddie
throwing
Jackson
shit at you,
looking
baby.
bitch really don't know who the fuck she's fucking with. Okay, talking about throwing shit at me. Bitch, you throwing shit at me is the reason why you sitting up in a fucking hotel now, bitch. It's the reason why you got kicked out of the hotel that you was living in when you was talking all that shit about me, bitch. Keep talking. You know nothing about the shit you dabbling in, bitch. That's why you hanging on by a thread right now. Keep talking that shit, though. Okay.
Okay. She's not healed. This is what I be talking about. Fake healer. She's very narcissistic.
Didn't even know the word narcissistic until she met me and still can't fucking spell it. I don't have to ask Native, bitch. I told Native. If I were you, I wouldn't like me either, bitch.
I never liked you. So when Native and them left, he was
If
begging.
Native
He
has a
wanted you
pic
to
of
leave.
me in his inbox, he feel free to show it. I have never entered that man's page or inbox, okay? So if he wanted me to leave so bad, why did he follow me to TikTok? And why is he in my inbox right now?
I actually told Native that his business was not going to work
So there
as
you
long as
go.
it was
For the
attached to
spiritual
you.
community on TikTok, okay? This woman is presenting herself as being healed. Well, I don't know what she's trying to call herself, a leader of some sort, okay? But she's sitting here confessing to how she, you know, participated in trying to help destroy relationships between black people who were being successful together and to try to destroy another black woman who ain't never done nothing to her. But she's healed though. And I'm the narc. By the way, they call me the narc slayer. Okay, let me continue slaying this narc. And the thing about it is that she really thinks she ate, and she thinks she telling me something that I don't already know. Bitch, everything that you're telling me, I had already told Native back when the shit was happening. So you ain't surprising nobody. You ain't hurting nobody, bitch, because I'm truly healed. Okay, the only reason I came in your live today was because it was time to unmask all of you fucking narcs that's been swarming around me like vultures, taking bits and pieces of my energy, thinking y'all gonna manifest from it, bitch. You're the one who is unhealed. Explain to all these people that you trying to tell them that you healed. Why was you hating on another black woman other than the other reason that you was mad that a man that you was trying to flirt with, who saw you as an auntie, was attracted to me, and that I was being successful in your face while your ass was living in a fucking hotel, bitch? You are a lying, conniving, sneaky, hating, low vibing, narcissistic, fake, fraudulent, self-love needing ass bitch. And so this bitch say she want to fight. You want to fight, bitch? Okay. Drop the location, bitch. I will purposely book a flight and film the whole motherfucking adventure while I come down there to visit the motherfucking shelter where you at to beat your motherfucking ass into the hospital, ho. Bitches be thinking somebody's scared of their ass because they ugly. Bitch, I'll beat the fuck out of your big head, little body, drawed up hip ass, bitch. You got the physique of a fucking reformed crackhead, alcoholic prostitute, bitch, and I run every motherfucking day, bitch. Let's go.
Ask him. I said that. I told him that a long time ago. I told him a long time ago that y'all were not going to be able to continue to be partners. And what happened? Ask him. The fuck I gotta lie for? Ask him. Tell him I said you could tell him. Ask him. And are y'all partners?
Native and Years from my site when I found that they were stealing from me. This bitch trying to act like he left me and like she caused him to leave me. But if she had, don't y'all see how proud this bitch would be of it? I want the spiritual community to take a good look at this, because ain't this the energy that y'all been reading for the past few months? Yeah, this bitch right here, okay? The one in my life who caused all the bullshit in my life and is sitting up here proud of it, but telling other people she's a healer. So in her efforts to try to trigger somebody who cannot be triggered, she exposed her damn self. Okay.
Are y'all partners? Hey, Patricia. Are y'all partners? Because I told Native a long time ago that you were not going to be. All right? He's still in your inbox.
This bitch ain't never heard me tell a lie about anything. So why would I need to start now?
She lying. I guarantee you Native is not in her inbox.
Give them their money back, because if you a seer, why you didn't see this?
Girl, Native so don't want no old ass
woman supposed to know that when he was so attentive and loving with me? I mean, how was I supposed to know?
Look, she said, admin, mute her ass. Put her in timeout. Put her in timeout. Because she ain't doing no but lying at this point. But yeah, I've been told Native to get rid of your ass. Been told him, honey. All right? Been told him. Back when y'all first started, I told him. I was like, why would you want to do that? Why do you think he used to call me into y'all little meetings, bitch? Because he did not like you.
He called you, Jealous bitch. He called me. Each and every time that Native went live, I was there with him because he asked me to be there, bitch. Okay? So while you thinking you own some inside joke, bitch, you have always been the joke. I had already told Native that you were jealous of me and that you didn't like me because of him and that you was attracted to him when you sent him this text right here, and he sent it to me and we laughed about the shit because, as I said, Native sees you as an auntie, baby. So whether I'm older than you or not, he didn't want your ass. Only reason you didn't like me, bitch, is because you know he wanted me and you wanted him, bitch. Keep it a buck.
He used to call
So
me
now
to come
you
into your
see
meetings.
that I was only there because he was asking me to be there every time. Bitch, don't you see that you are the one who was getting played?
Okay? It's crazy. Shit. That bitch learned today. Okay, bitch, I'm not the
And
one,
that's
two, or
exactly why you
motherfucking three.
mad, bitch.
I promise you. Okay? And I be trying to tell people I done came a long ass fucking way because I would have used to fault you, bitch. And that's a fact. People
No,
think
I
that they
don't
know
know
me.
you,
And they
never
do
had
not.
any interest in knowing you, and never spoke on you. You also don't know me. So why were you putting your mouth on me as if you had some information to tell somebody else about me? And then he is a damn fool to listen to you because he knows you don't know me. So like I said, bitch, you are the one who has the fucking problem and you are the one who needs to heal.
Bitch. That bitch she'll probably be one who get a blade and try to cut my face on purpose. She that kind of bitch. Okay? You're too pretty. You look like somebody's uncle.
It's been real, my people. It's good to be back to my YouTube. If you guys are watching this, I will be watching this with you as it will be a premiere. And little does this bitch know, she just opened Pandora's box, y'all. I'm back. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.